Hello, I'm playing Pillars of Eternity. Music is from White Lie. Or it is White Lie from Stream Beats. Yeah, let's get this started with Pillars of Eternity. So the plot starts with your character's sick. He's been promised, or she has been promised, money, wealth, riches, land entitlement, and now the wagons have stopped because there's a tree trunk on the road, and they can't traverse past that. So let's get started. Okay, so male, female character, male. Okay, all right. Human's fine. Let's see. Meadow folk. The most common humans in the drywood. Meadow folk or have lived in the area for almost 2,000 years. Meadowfolk traditionally live at the edges of Elven Forest, working with the plains, hence their names. Most humans in the drywood area of Thrytrin, fighting spirits. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance, folks temporarily gain bonus to accuracy and damage. Sounds good. Ocean folk. Calabandra originated near the equator. Of the other side, most wild spread human group in the region, but they have also migrated to the far reaches of the world. Ocean folk are the dominant culture in Valen republics. Okay. And are also common to the Direwood. Why do you have meadow folk? That makes no sense. Fighting spirit. Once per encounter for 3 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance, but it's the same ability. Okay. Fighting spirit. Okay. Savannah folk, Nathan, come originally from just south of the equator, and with the exception of some groups that migrated north, have remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Maitland literally means original. Okay. Interesting. All right. In what language does it mean original? Well, quite common in the Readers. Savannah folk are not usually seen in the drywood, and Bill Republics. Yeah, spirit. I do like me some elf babes. Next. A recent discovery of the eastern reaches circles were once called fishing women. Mine hunters. Why don't I just call them mine hunters? By the Grandfathers of Heavens. Ciphers have the ability Ciphers have the ability to directly contain and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally or a weapon or enemy's essence as a focus for their magic. Through most ciphers are still found in the eastern reaches acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Okay. Starting abilities. Power Suckers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focusing effects. These powers cost focus, which Cyphers build using their abilities of their Soul Whip. Soul Whip! +1 stealth, +1 lore, +1 mechanics. The endurance, health, accuracy, and so on and so on, those levels. Why not? Mind Wizard. Ooh, get some abilities. Anti-pathetic feel. Okay. Just creates a toxic physical manifestation of the neural anti-path between the cipher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. Okay. Requires 10 focus, speed, average range 15, duration, interruption 0.5 seconds. No idea what is this. Interruption determines how likely a damage attack is to delay their opponent currently or next action. The roll uses an interruptible value from the attacker. Derived from precipitation, that is the compared to the target's concentration. So you can spend points of concentration. And a D100 roll, 1 to 100 roll, is made adding the interrupt. If the result is higher than the concentration, the target plays a hit reaction, and their current action is delayed. The duration of the delay is determined by the interrupt strength listed on the weapon or attack. An interrupt applies to a character already suffering from the interrupt with a longer duration will have no effect. Okay. Shocks enemy visual receptors, dazing them and blinding them, as well as blinding nearby targets. Requires 10 focus, as we call it, blinded for 10 seconds. Okay, interesting. Anyway, if target becomes an object of a concussive blast of psychic energy, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters on area behind the target falling forward to check or not from the blast. Okay, that sounds dangerous. High strike. Wait, now what's the range on this? I can focus the fast range 8, so 8 meters. I have no meter range in this, so what measurement is. So what? The outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing an electric burst around them. Character standing in the area around them takes shock damage. That sounds pretty good. 2331 shock damage. Accuracy +5 versus 1. So that sounds like a good one. My way. Continuous grasp. I only select 2. Tells the target to progress, frightening or confusing them. Requires 10 focus, speed, average, range 10, interrupt 0.5 seconds. The target. And. Yeah, it's just a bit of a grasp. Whisper of Tension imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes it to use allegiance to bend, charming them for the duration. Yes, that one. Minions and pets, let's go. Target charm for 10 seconds. Alright, so roughly 3 turns. Okay. So, what am I going to want to aim in? Okay, so I'm going to want concentration. I will. So this is D&D, but that's about targeting. I don't want hit points. I want might. I'll do this. There's some extra points there. I'm going to roll 10. Plus 10, plus 8, 18. Okay. Sounds alright. Now, culture. An Adir. Adir? The Adir Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the Equator. The Ecuador? Ecuador. Oh, and has tropical climate. The enemy has colonies in numerous areas of the world. Greater Idir is at the heart of the house. The majority of its human and elven nations. Resolve +1. Deadfire Archipelago. Consisting of the nation of Nasik, dozen of Amur settlements, and hundreds of lawyers. Lawless pirate infested, lawyer and pirate infested waters. Island and stretching along the southern seas. Deadfire is home to boreal dwarves. Amur and mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone heading east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean and not monstrous sea creatures. Northeast there, farmed by humans. Not farmer. Oh, what's the crown jewel of the southern remnants of the empire and warring merchants, nations, humans, and dwarves among their ranks. The old Velen countries are Valen countries. Still force. Plus 1 intellect. Plus 1 constitution. Founded by the American nations nations. Most of them are Orlane and Dwarven through these. Some of these. The Gulf isn't a land of riches. Living Lands is a monumentous region of large northern islands, renowned for discovery of plant and animal life. Its wealth of unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. Living lands are home to assorted races, variety of colony, colonial, an independent state. That's what it's large crack. Something. Yeah, holding. Alright. Oh. Background. Ability your name. Artist. Colonist. Dissident. You made a name for yourself as a troublemaker. Restricted authority and lack of care regarding the rules and the occurring themes in your life. Maybe. Drifter. Hunter. Oh, +1 survival. That'd be nice. But put that on the list. Day laborer. Lumber. +1 mechanic. Mercenary. And athletics. You never known freedom. Shackles and chains bound your existence. And someone has told you what to do your entire life. I like that. Turned out bad. So I guess I can make that skin color? We'll look that right now. That's fine. See how I can't hear any of it? I'm just going to go ahead and hit next. Name a character. Backo Jones. Alright, well, starting it. Oh. Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, has brush red mustache. And sagging jowls, quivering as if for emphasis. Better stay close to the wagon. Got it? Stay out of the woods. And beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through these ruins up there. He nods towards a looming fat on the black mass on the hillside. While areas crawling with but dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing, so mind that you don't track mud in their sacred blazing rocks. Try every stays put, and in the morning we'll get to the path cleared. Glade Vales, less than a day out. Understand? At least the caravan master turns to you, frowning, as he looks you over. Touch of the rumbling rot there. Could be there is a strange beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your urns. Unless you don't drink water. Of course, which cause you'll be dead. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail, give you a cramps if you eat it. But the frontiersmen make a tea from it, claims the insides, calms the inside, should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. Okay. Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Strf-af, who carries an old, sun-bleached bow. I know you want to hunt before it gets too much darker, but see about rifling up some water first. I've got a sick one here. He nods in the direction. Smith nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where do I find these berries? The girl in the brush coming around here. Kindly funny looking. You'll know if you see it. Doubt you would have to go far off the road to find her. Well, what are those ruins? Nothing you want to see on half the hills of Ira Glen. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay. If you don't mind getting stuck with Glenfathen's arrow now and again. They don't build them, but I'll be the effigy. If they don't, watch them like a mother's bear. Your character's attribute skills, class, races, cultures, and sex may all open options for your dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices and we go to ruins. Got different names from settlers call them edge blenders. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins. I'll tell you that much. Is it dangerous? Not if you hurry about your business. What kind of weather do you get out here? Why did they ask him about the weather? Rain, mostly. What are these huge rocks coming out of the ground? They don't got. Got all strange properties. It's in some kind of life of its own and dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Okay. I'll get the berries then. Hold on, take some with you. I know you're not some helpless prickfoot, not like most of these lots, but you do drop dead. You drop dead. I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes a lengthy, sturdy, armored-clad woman who has spent the journey night sleeping on uneven ground with a blanket or pillow. Calissa. The woman looks up on her own time. He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead. No promises. What kind of guide says something like that? Kind you can afford. Odema chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you. Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well for anything. Odema's small grin resides beneath his mustache. and he is stern once more. Off with you, Heaton. Should have supplies so that you re-equip or see that you equipped before you head out. We're in the brush country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a bio, bioware, what's the little asterisk over there? Influence. Bailick will shelter in the ruins, but dwellers be damned. So, Carabiner. This guy I gotta talk to. Odin. I don't need supplies. See a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by the rugged tear of the seam of his trunk. He shakes his head and laughs when he notices you. Bought a whole wagon's full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. He scratches one cheek. Oh, I see. Okay, he tore his shirt and tries to complain about it. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hadn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. Say, is there anything that you need? I've got some basics, traveling supplies for sale. If you would like to take a look. Let's see what you got. No, I don't want Giant miniature space piglet. Gwen's pledge. What the hell is this? Do I have any cash? I don't have cash. Now, the question is, do I have any equipment? Stores allow you to trade and sell items. Okay. Our inventory, obviously. I've got a sword equipped, rapier, and a stiletto. Which you have equipped. Axe, and torch. Grasscoat pledge, 2 progress period. Okay. Some sort? Alright, what does this thing do? Value 0, this tiny, titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance. It seems to be odds with the enduring behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return. Save companionship. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure what that. I have a ghost pig. Oh, I took a piggy. I'll have water soon enough. Okay. Let's go to the safe game. Oh. Oh, that's a little golden rock things. Young wolf. Okay. Expertise for as you make your way through the eastern reaches, open area map to see the. Okay. Pause. gives me synopsis of what it does. When I click on it, I want to cast a spell out of formation, attack, AI, inventory, character, stronghold. Combat uses possible real-time. Also real-time system because you will often manage more than one character at a time. Gonna pause the game and use orders. Alright, well, how do I use orders? Okay, here we go. Second wind. Wind's pledge. Oh, okay. I'm gonna focus. Okay. One of your characters is engaged in I got that. Is taking damage. That's annoying. Goodbye. Attack. How objective is she? Oh, alright, she's healed. Okay. That's it! So what's the slave doing in the free Pellinate of Direwood? Direwood? Guessing those marks on your back didn't come from loving caresses. Okay. Oh, no, you don't know. You don't know what my character's into. I was on a galley at sea. I used to work on a large farm estate, man. I was an independent servant. Nah, this is none of your business. Oh, okay. You do like that? You're not indentured servant. Why not? Yeah. How is it you happen to come here? It took a long time, but my debt is paid. We were liberated by an invading army. I fled. Had to leave my family behind. I like that one. You do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Kaliska. Kaliska? Breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord offers Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You have to settle like the rest of the lot. It's hard to offer. It's a hard offer to pass. No, I'm just passing through. I didn't give it much thought. No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city just a little ways further up the same road where you're heading. Where are you heading? Nowhere special, just putting as much time and distance between me and my own life as I possibly can. Uh, I'm going to continue on to the city, see where it takes me. I'll only wander for a while. I couldn't judge you for that. Been half my life. Just watch yourself. Get too far off the beaten path. These lands are wild in more ways than one. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odem will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Boska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here. Sometime back, she sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. Okay. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guiding work for Ixamidl? Ixamali? Sorry, wizard name. But I do anything for her. She's much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Much better woman? I've been a better woman. Odema, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Why? How about yourself? I've got simple needs. I like open skies, a fair horizon. I find work that. What can you tell me? Not much for history, but from what I know, I used to be part of the Adryer Empire. Adryer. Broke off after war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about people having trouble giving birth. I guess a lot of them have been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I will have to ask my sister more about it. I wouldn't hold my breath. That Sparefield's getting you to getting water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water. Me and my space pig. I'm going to save my game again. The Burned Lady. And greeting has been gained. Oh, we got a bridge here, a light. What's this? Oh dear! Cars or looters or bandits. Bad signs. What you figure. The corpse is cold to the touch, and ripe smells wafts from it, and purity waves a dark crusted bloodstained besmirches its simple linen cloth. What's this guy got? Leather armor, I will take. Is it better I'm wearing? God damn! Pardon my language. I don't mean to curse. Jeez Louise, that dude's built. Wolfhide. She's got leather armor. BR7. BR6. Ooh, lockpicks. I'll put on the main character. I might have this guy. This could be a tutorial character. Actually, no, she's the warrior. I'll have to go first. Oh, we got stream here. There's this idiot. Oh, he was right there. Get back at camp. So running on Sparkle, which means he's ignored me again. I'm going to shake his head. If I'd known he wanted to slow us down, I'd have just tied him to the back of the wagon and dragged him. Ooh, keelhaul. I suppose. I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go find him. He'll go, or he got all the skins. He's got all the skins, right? Come on, let's go look for him. I bet the dude's robbing one of the graves. One of the ruins. Gotta go fight some cultists. Yay. Ooh, full space. No. The path winds through the narrow canyon back to the way you came. Grooves in the road mark the... that's where we came from. We shouldn't stray too far away. Okay. Oh, double click. Okay, off the beat. Ooh, what's this? Let's save the game moment. Saves coming for the win. Oh, let's go to keep the horses okay. Fallen tree doesn't budge. Set neither am I. Where did this idiot go? I'm guessing over that bridge. Streaming. Telemarketers, gotta love them. Cut that later. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water. While Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you raise your notice her look up sharply towards the tree line, you have gained an item, quest, full water skin. Out of the trees emerges Sparfield. One of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. Oh, he's zombie. His strides wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath. Sparfield, are you all right? Sparfield's toe catches the rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders, like an enemy flag. Oh. Time to mind murder people. Ambush! Alright. Where's this guy? Oh, so it'll give me information on a wolf, but won't give me any information on these guys. That's ridiculous. Pause. Sit on pause. Yeah, I got it. I got shot by an arrow. Kill a guy with the bow and arrow first. Oh, knock him down, yeah. Knock that dude down. You. Ooh. That's useless. Goodbye. I say cast it. Oh, that really knocked him down. Kick that dude. He's not prone. Use the not prone functions. Come on. Not the prone again. Tasty loot. Come on, we gotta get back to camp. Okay, well, first off, I'm looting everything. Thank you very much, miss. How'd this guy hear him? No. He could leave that home. Bandit camp. Footprints around the campfire are an indication. And maybe may have been here for a few days longer. Not a thing he did. Run back to camp. Oh, joyous vacations. Pause. There's an archer here and a warrior. You. So, attack there. You. Attack there. Alright, so we'll focus on this dude. him over. Second wind. You know what? Mind control. Kaboop! Ooh, I got hit. Stabby stab. Ooh, I can whisper. No, I'll say that. But he's dead. PR5, and this is DR9. Hatchets. I have 2 pierce weapons. Are these 2-handed weapons? Right here, 10 to 4, 2.5 seconds. Hatchet. Same except it's you can buy and sell from this vendor, and then he dies. Glenn, Fathom's leader, all around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers prepared. Peppered, no good word. Peppered with arrows, knives, hilts, sprayed with large bug eye, blade, and bug eye, and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs back and heads. Jerking their axes from body as if half-split logs. One of them towering and served with a thick bard tussled with knots. The figure tussled with knots holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Hendon. The last of your caravans left standing. Lay down your arms, trespassers. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. War 1. This has not been sullied by our hands. Men of Aaron. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid. This is an intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Touch me with a string of animal teeth around your neck. I am guessing you are a worshiper of Gleoin. The Gleoin told you to stop protecting the ruins. Would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. He winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but if he would not, it is the command of all the gods that we accept the change, the charge. Accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? Man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Glenlin's edict? That weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. We think Galeon would want some moldy, crumbling stones to serve long after their builders have turned to dust. The man's nostrils flare as it fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing his innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on the axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording him the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. I'm glad I saved that. What? I had focus at 10. Oh, bow and arrow. Shoot this jackass. You, bow and arrow. Shoot this jackass. You run over here. Don't waste time. Okay, first there's the gather around his film. Woo! Does he have any special powers? Anything at all? Lightning strike. Strike him. Use switch over to axe. Snack him. Use switch over to axe. Snack him. Up. Do I have enough power? No. Stanley lies spine on the ground. Spine on the ground. Unable to rise, Ring and his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, pitiful breath and gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above. Forgive us! Barely audible beneath his choke signs, a whisper of wind stares at the air. Thus, the man's eye rolls back as the close as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just a queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp. Electric and volatile upend pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin and where it pierces you. It feels as though it's rending your heart from within. Continue. Seated on the wagon wheels, amidst the howl maelstrom, such as across the chests and bowels, Odin's body stirs, and with great effort, he rises. His sagging head raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you. Get inside. Run! Okay. So we've got him. Showing it's a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet. With every step, you set your hands within the worn folds of the weathered rock. And since about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Continue. Heating trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Hedon and topples him onto the rock ground. Oh, that sucks. Whoops. Oh, I'm not 15 dexterity. Oh, looks like this dude's dead. Strained, Hedon slashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggling to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. For your weapon, allow him to break free of his own with... Now I'll throw my weapon. Your aim is true, and hit the... Why don't I just use psychic powers to turn the dude to cook ash or something like that? I don't know. And then hit Jar's Hedon loose. Lurching to his feet, he clambers up the base of the rock. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to clutch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength And where's the girl in all this? Who's a lot stronger than my character is. And it feels as though your arms will be jerked from the socket. They hold just long enough for him to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind. Now you feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menace the old stones. Before you loosening connections, unsettling balance as you dart beneath the old archway. The entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oops. Heavy armor grants more whatever. Oh, Ghost Pig survived! That Ghost Pig, yay! Was that? Keaton's words comes beneath wheezing gasps. That way had to be. Back whack. Back whack. They were lucky to be alive. And we're the only ones. Oh, right. Yeah, play the lottery. We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way. Anyway, let's get further inside. Alright, so I'm going to save my game here. Save. And I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I'll upload this video in a moment. I hope this video finds you all well. Alright, you have a nice night. Stay safe out there.